Now at 5, new upgrades at the Lamar Police Station aim to better serve local residents. Plus, Galena fills its Performing Arts Center to honor veterans with music and gratitude.
Cancellations and delays ramp up at the nation's busiest travel hubs as the ongoing government shutdown hits air travel. I'm Erica Brown with more on the disruptions.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The Lamar Police Department unveils new facilities designed to better serve the community. This is KOAM News. I'm Tanya Bach. Renovations have been taking place over the past several months at the Lamar Police Department. The new additions to the department include a new locker room, break room, interview room, and evidence rooms. Officials say the project allows more space for officers to complete their duties.
I want this place to reflect positive on the community, and I want them to have some ownership in it, because this is not just for the police department. This is for the community, and I want them to be able to be proud of this facility.
A ribbon cutting for the police station will take place in the coming weeks. Students, staff, and community members filled the Galena Performing Arts Center for the school's annual Veterans Day program. It was a day of music, reflection, and gratitude. The keynote speaker, a Galena graduate and veteran, shared how leaving home helped him appreciate what makes this community special.
Small towns like this, everybody knows one another. Everybody's friends, everybody's family, and I needed to get away from myself. I needed something different. I needed to see new places, meet new people. But once I found myself, once I traveled the world a little bit, I realized there's no place like home. And what is important is letting them know that Galena's okay, but there's also other opportunities. And never forget to take those opportunities, own your mistakes, and serve each other.
The event wrapped up with lunch, giving students and veterans a chance to connect beyond the program. Well, veterans and community members gathered at Memorial Auditorium in Pittsburgh today to honor those who have served. Crawford County Mental Health hosted the event as part of their support program for service members, veterans, and their families. Staff and volunteers served lunch to attendees, while local veterans helped prepare the meal themselves.
I think a lot of the challenges, there's a lot, but picking out certain ones would be integrating back into civilian life. Just the way we talk, act, all of those things are much different. And so integrating ourselves back, it can be complicated. Even within our own lives and our homes, it can be a challenge.
Curry says events like this bring the community together year-round to support local heroes and help ensure no veteran faces their challenges alone. Topping today's Health Watch, new research suggests walking just 7,000 steps a day can help ward off disease from cancer to dementia. A group of doctors is trying to help patients reach that goal, launching regular walks outside the office. CBS's Natalie Brand tags along.
Well, thank you for coming.
What started with baby steps has taken off into an international movement of doctors setting the pace and leading by example.
Every little bit counts.
Dr. Michelle Justice Taylor Tyree, an OBGYN by day, introduced us to her Walk with a Doc group in Leesburg, Virginia.
Good morning, thanks for coming.
Which meets monthly for exercise and camaraderie.
I typically do this post-call, so I'm on call Friday night, so I just get out and kind of walk off the night a little bit.
Chapters like this one now span more than 600 communities around the world after Walk with a Doc launched 20 years ago, founded by Dr. David Sabger.
Something clicked that was really magical.
The cardiologist in Ohio stumbled upon the concept while trying to motivate his patients to move more.
You were getting frustrated.
So frustrated. At one point I, proverbially snapped and said, how about if my family and I were at the park? Would you join us on Saturday morning? And that started this incredible ride.
He's on a mission to expand even further, promoting walking as some of the best medicine.
It not only reduces heart attacks and stroke, but also reduces cancer, Alzheimer's. There's over 40 other diseases.
I was introduced to walking for diabetes 30 years ago.
Joan Bickelhaupt is a newcomer to the Leesburg group.
For you, it sounds like it's the steps and the social connection.
It is, because it's very difficult for me to say, go on a walk, honey. I really feel like I'm really embedding myself much more in the community with this walk.
Dr. Smina Khan and Jen Odatola are regulars.
I think for me, I'm just trying to practice what I preach, because I'm on my patients every day. Walk more, exercise.
And spreading the word about a simple prescription for better health. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Leesburg, Virginia.
Well, study presented at a meeting of the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology found 14% of all asthma-related ER visits happen during thunderstorms. Allergists say asthma patients should prepare for thunderstorms the same way you prepare for high pollen days or cold weather. And children with eczema may get an added benefit from the COVID vaccine. Texas researchers found that COVID-vaccinated kids experience significantly fewer eczema infections and allergic complications than kids who are not vaccinated. Risk of other allergy-related conditions were also lower in vaccinated children, including asthma and hay fever. And people who have had concussions are at a 50% higher risk of having a traffic crash, even weeks later. Researchers from the Institute for Clinical Evaluative Sciences say the risk is especially high during the first months after a concussion. Concussions can affect brain function in many ways, including dizziness, brain fog, and slower reaction times. Well, now for a story that's helping kids tackle one of the scariest parts of a hospital visit. Doctors say this mini Lego kit is building children's confidence to help them stay calm during a scan. Each playset has a tiny scanner, bed, control room, and staff figurines so kids know what to expect. Parents say the hands-on practice is a creative way to take the pressure off.
I could see that she was calm and she knew what was going to happen, and that made me at ease as well.
The idea started in Denmark, where Lego is made, and now hospitals in California and Michigan are also using the kits to ease anxiety. That's a look at today's health news. A little later, job postings hit pandemic lows while layoffs surge across the country.
And temperatures plummet as we head into the weekend. I'll have those details coming up. It was another beautiful day. Temperatures were in the low 70s. Now we can go ahead and take a look at our current conditions out there in Joplin, 7th and Range Line. Look at that sunset. I mean, just a really beautiful evening. Temperatures are already in the mid 60s to upper 60s across the area. Still sitting around 70, Miami, Welsh, Veneta, 69 in Grove, 65 in Carthage, Stockton. We have these northwesterly winds. That's our first front of the weekend. We have another one coming that's going to move into the area on Saturday. That just reiterates the cold air. Still not expecting any rain chances along that front. Now, today temperatures reached about 72. Our low was 53. We're about 10 degrees above average, where we should be this time of year. I mean, it's been a very warm season so far. Now, all that comes to a change this weekend. We do have another warm up next week, unfortunately, but I'm loving the fall weather. You can see all the trees out there in Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Looks beautiful, much like fall. As we head into the weekend, it's actually going to feel like winter a little bit. So we have a freeze watch issued Oklahoma and Arkansas through Monday morning. So the main time frame for our freeze warning or freeze watch at this time would be Sunday morning until Monday morning. Likely will be pushed off until Tuesday morning because we still have very cold temperatures by then. And we're also going to see most likely freeze watch issued for Missouri and Kansas, and then a freeze warning a little bit closer to time. Now, as we head through the rest of the evening today, pretty calm weather, but by Saturday afternoon, we have this short wave from our low pressure system very far up north. That short wave does bring another slight cold front. It just reiterates the cold air mass in the area, which then leads us to have those very, very cold temperatures by Sunday. Now, also could see, a little bit of snow there up near northern parts of Missouri. It brings in our area potential for a couple of flurries early Sunday morning. Now, unlikely anything will stick. We may not even see any flurries at all, maybe just a few sprinkles, because temperatures by Saturday night, Sunday morning will be in the mid 30s. But Sunday night, Into Monday morning, 21 degrees, while Monday night into Tuesday will be 29. So our feels like temperatures, upper 60s on Saturday, a little cooler than today, but overall just another nice day. Heading into Sunday morning, it's going to already feel like we're in the 20s, even though the actual temperature will be in the mid to low 30s. Now, by Sunday afternoon, it's only going to feel like mid 30s. We do have a nice wind chill there with our temperatures by Monday morning. We're going to feel like we're in the teens, even though our actual temperatures will be, again, in the low 20s. So it's going to be really cold Sunday until Tuesday morning because those temperatures are really only getting into the upper 20s. Now, high for the day on Tuesday, upper 50s, mid to upper 50s, and then we warm right back up to above average temperatures for the rest of the week. Again, upper 60s, low 70s, overnight lows in the 50s. So we're just getting these brief periods of really cold temperatures, and then we're back to above average temperatures.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be cold this weekend.
It will be cold.
That's not your for us.
Yeah, your big. I'm going to bring out my big jackets.
Pull out your long underwear. Yeah. All right, thanks, Lindsay. Well, coming up next, money and jobs.
A look at the labor market without the monthly jobs data from the Labor Department. I'm Jill Schlesinger with what we know about hiring and layoffs and what steps to take if you fear a cut could be.
Topping today's Consumer Watch for the second month in a row, we do not have a jobs report to look at on this first Friday because of the government shutdown. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says there is other data out there providing a look at hiring and the direction employers are headed.
For the second consecutive month, the government has not released job market data, but alternative reports are giving us a sense of where the labor market stands. Payroll giant ADP said private companies added 42,000 jobs in October, reversing losses from the previous months. But small to medium-sized firms are still struggling. All of the job creation came from companies employing at least 250 workers. Separately, job search site Indeed reported the lowest level of job postings since February 2021 amid the pandemic, while outplacement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas reported that announced layoffs jumped in October. Taken together, they paint a picture of sluggish hiring. If you're worried about staying employed, you're not alone. There's ample evidence job hugging is replacing job hopping. If you really fear the axe might fall, fight the urge to hunker down and instead be proactive, focusing on what you can control. Raise your hand for any new opportunity in your current job. Update your LinkedIn profile and fire up your network. Set a goal of connecting with at least one person each week through the end of the year, and make sure to respond to others who've reached out to you. Helping someone else now may prove the boost you need in the future. In New York, I'm Jill Schlesinger.
Well, leaders from around the globe are gearing up for the next big climate conference, which starts in Brazil on Monday. And the focus of COP30 turns to the world's food, with climate extremes cutting crop yields and threatening food supplies. UN leaders say the summit will be a make or break moment for global agriculture as scientists, politicians, and advocates work to build resilience and reduce emissions. Final check of the forecast is next. Up next on the CBS Evening News, thousands of flights are canceling across the country as the longest government shutdown in history drags on. And then on KOAM News at 6, the Lamar police officers settle into their expanded station with 6 times more workspace. We'll take you inside. Plus, Galena students reflect on service and sacrifice during their Veterans Day program. And in sports, Ben McLeish breaks down high school football playoff games around the 4 states. Stay with us for the CBS Evening News and KOAM News at 6. Well, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Southwest Missouri host their golf fundraiser at Tea Time in Webb City. Teams of 4 play on the virtual Pebble Beach to see who's the best. Big Brothers, Big Sisters says the need for mentors in this area is higher than many realize.
The Missouri Department of Mental Health, they release a survey every other year. And in Jasper County, 9 out of 10 kids said that they do not have a trusted adult to turn to when they feel overwhelmed. And you go into Newton County, and the number of kids that completed the survey, 98 out of 100 said they do not have a trusted adult to go to when they feel overwhelmed.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is always looking for people to volunteer as bigs. All right. Not a bad day for golfing today.
No, today was a phenomenal day. I mean, we reached the low 70s tomorrow, upper 60s. However, I mean, as you can see, temperatures drop. Low 40s on Sunday, overnight lows in the low 20s. And so we definitely have a freeze watch already issued. We'll likely get a freeze warning for all of our counties, especially by Saturday evening or even into Sunday.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that for
Yes,
sure. And
absolutely.
bundle up this weekend. Well, thank you for joining us. The CDS Evening News is next, and we'll be back here for KOAM News at 6, and we'll see you then. Have a great evening and an even better weekend.